Hello gamers, how's it going? So today we're doing a video on Honkai Star Rail. We're going to be talking about actually a pretty fun subject today. We are talking about the new characters coming over the next few updates. Currently we have Zila as the current banner. There's going to be Jing Yuan who's coming next. But today I'm going to go through a couple of the characters that are coming. If you haven't seen, there is a few that are coming. This list doesn't from. But do check out Pridewin. They've actually got pretty good information on this game. I actually use the website for quite a lot. The DPS rankings are actually quite interesting to go through because you can literally see who does more damage generally through testing. Don't take it as, cement. It's not there and it's not just going to stay there forever. This could change. But, specific testing, if you want to look at numbers, go for it. Anyway, today we're talking about the actual characters that are coming over the next few updates. Now, at the moment, what I think is confirmed from what I've seen, we are getting Jing Yuan next, of course. The man himself, actually, I'm really excited for him. I'm going to be pulling for him straight away because I actually just really like him. I feel like the amount of AoEs he does and just the damage he does is like really, really good. And I know some people might use other options. I mean, we have Saval, who is also actually a 4-star that has quite a few AoEs and it's also lightning. So technically speaking, you could also say you can pass up on him for that reason, but personally he just looks badass. But anyway, on to the next characters that are coming after that. So from what I remember, what I know, first of all, there is Silverwolf, Luocha, and we also have Yukong. Now I'm going to talk about Yukong because I feel like this is probably the one that probably went under people's radar the most. Apparently this is going to be a support. He is imaginary. Now I'm actually kind of excited for her, but I have a weird feeling she's going to be 4-star because it doesn't quite make sense that she'll be a 5-star, especially with the two characters coming in Luocha and Silverwolf, who are supposed to be coming next. Those are two 5-stars, 100% 5-stars. So my prediction is Yukong is a 4-star. I think she looks very, very nice. I mean, I just, what else do I have to say, I'm a fan. I'm actually very curious to see what Ultimates looks like as well because I have no real clue what she would do. But I should talk about some of the characters that are coming. We're going to move away from Blade for a moment. We're going to get onto that. We have Silverwolf and Luocha. Now, I'm going to go over Luocha. I think that's how you say his name. I actually might be wrong. He is kind of a healer, but at the same time, he does do quite a bit of damage. That's what I understand from him. I'm not going to get into in depth, but in general, I think he looks pretty cool. I'm going to avoid pulling for him. I know that people will get drawn in because he is another healer. At the moment, if you don't have the 5-star healer, I forget the name of, and you only have Natasha, which we all get free to play, you might be tempted to pull for him. I don't think you have to. I think you can avoid pulling for him. You don't have to feel forced like you need to pull for him. But talk about Silverwolf next. Silverwolf is the character I'm going to be pulling for. I cannot wait for Silverwolf. I love the design. We've played with her at the start of the game. Oh my god. Her ultimate, she's just perfect. I love this character so much. There's a splash art as well, which, by the way, looks super, super, super cool. It's kind of like a throwback to Honkai Impact as well, so, you gotta love it. She's like a Bronya, but just cooler in my opinion. Maybe that's a hot take, but those are characters that are coming in the next update. Like I said before, I think Yukong is going to be one of the 4-stars that's coming, so take that into account. I hope she is healer, but I'm pretty sure she's just a support. We don't really have much information around her from what I've seen. So, who might be coming after that? Now, the obvious ones is Kafka. Let's just talk about Kafka very quickly. She is probably the most popular character in the whole game. People love her. I don't know if you realize this, but when you actually look at her splash art, there's actually Blade here and Silverwolf. Maybe I only noticed that, but when I saw that, I was like, this character, I love her. She's great. I hope they make her OP. Listen, Oyoverse, if you don't make her good, bro, I'm so done. I'm quitting the game if she's bad. Because I've seen many characters like this, where everyone's hyped, and then just make it. And it's like, bro, why, But next up, we have Blade. I wasn't going to talk about Blade actually already, but Blade is potentially probably going to be after with Kafka, like alongside probably. So, you know, you might have Kafka and then Blade, or Blade and then Kafka. That's my prediction. We could also get a different character, but I'll go over that in a moment. Now, Blade is a very interesting one. I don't entirely know what he does. From what I've seen, Revive, that might be completely wrong. Take that with the biggest pinch of salt ever. But I love his design. I think he looks badass. I think if you're a person who just loves a cool dude, this is it. I mean, he is just a badass. I don't even have to say anything else. I know he's wind. So there's some information for you. If you want to go check out more, there are plenty of websites for that. And I'm going to go over one last character. One character some people might forget about, which is Fu Wan. Now, I think that's how you say the name. She is very, very cool. I'm going to be honest, right? I actually think she's probably one of my favorite units in the look-wise. I don't know what it is, but I just really like her design. Because personally, I love it. I think she is probably going to be a support. Just by the design, it would make sense she'd be a support. But then again, you never know. I think with a lot of these characters later on, you're going to be able to build them at least semi-damagey. You know, even if they're support, you might be able to get away with a sub-DPS role, you know. Not your main damage dealer, but just someone who can pump out a bit of damage while also supporting. So that's always possible. I'm pretty excited for her. I believe that's pretty much everyone that's coming. At least in the coming time. There is also another character that I've actually not been able to find anything on, but there is in the story with Dan. They find a different character that has black hair, brownish black hair. If you know, you know. I'm curious if she's going to be a character, but that kind of goes over everything. Coming up next is definitely some of the cooler characters for me in Silver Wolf. But let's be honest, we're all waiting for Kafka and Blade. What else do I have to say? But anyway, if you found this video helpful and you enjoyed it, please do drop us a like and subscribe. I've been making more content every day. Even said it twice. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. And adios.